My father, Donald Young, was a journalist. He was a producer for NBC News in Cleveland, and then he went to NBC News in New York City. And one of his big complaints I used to listen to was about the Jews. He was not a guy who liked the Jews in the news business. He said that they took over. He wanted to do stories back in the 70s about the Arabs. He wanted to give the other side of the story. And he was summarily walked out the door, you know. Yeah. He and that happened, and that's really a little bit what the movie Broadcast News is about. I mean, my dad did the job that Holly Hunter did in that movie Broadcast News.
Okay, yeah.
And Albert Brooks's character and hers, just really were aware of what was happening to the media. The media is gone. There is no media. There's
I agree.
There's the noise. It's sort of like you had a guest on the other day. Talking about governments. I can't remember his name, but he basically says the government doesn't actually have to do what it says it will do to improve society. It's propaganda. It's they pretend to do it and they make some noise about doing it, and then people assume that they're going to keep their word and go ahead and do it, but that process never takes place.
That's right. You're talking about Stefan Molyneux, probably.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Very interesting. Yeah. So what's your obviously we have a new media, if you will, that is arising and doing the job that the regular media should do on the same. I've always argued though at the same time that I've never seen a difference between going and buying a newspaper than it is from buying an ice cream or something. It's a product, and they are individual corporations, and as far as I know anyway, well, in Sweden it would be somewhat different, but if we look at it from the point of view of American media, international in that way, they, as far as I know, they don't hold any responsibility. They don't have to do what they supposedly say that they're going to do, as far as I know.
No.
So it's up to
if
people.
You have a choice between ice cream and People Magazine, go for the ice cream because yeah. People Magazine or Us Weekly or even the New York Times, the sophistication now of the neurolinguistic programming, even on Hannity and these TV shows that are supposedly alternative, the sophistication of the neurolinguistic programming involved in that is people are not aware of that either. It's actually safer to go get ice cream than it is to watch these programs because you're being affected on a subliminal level that you don't even know. You are that unaware of how deeply affected you are by it. And all you have to do is shut your TV off for a month and monitor how you feel. And that alone is proof enough. When you look at these magazines that have these images in them, it steals your energy. People think, it's harmless. It's not. You are being affected on a deep level that you're not even aware of. But these folks that produce this stuff, they're quite aware of it. Now, what is mind control? Mind control is repetition. It's like when I tell my kids, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth, brush your teeth. That's mind control. That's me trying to get them to do something by saying it over and over and over and over and over again. That's what mind control is. So when you look at an image, for example, some of these images that young girls are doing now, the over-sexualization of young girls, or the familiarity on television kid programs like iCarly, or there's a bunch of them. Disney puts them all out. They're the worst.
Yeah.
They over-sexualize the girls. They make homosexuality seem very normal. I mean, I don't have an issue with homosexuality. I don't care. I don't care if people get married or they don't, whether they're gay or straight. I don't care. But why is that on kids' shows?
I agree, yeah.
What the hell is that?